I'm Tammy Arender with Inside Look. Today we're visiting with Anthony Kimbrough, the Chief Executive Officer of Farm Bureau Health Plans. And today we're talking about the healthcare tax penalty. And I know a lot of people have been concerned about that over the last couple of years. For Farm Bureau Health Plans, do your customers and policyholders have to pay that tax penalty?
They do, but so many of them have made the choice over the past few years, and simply by doing the math, they can find out that they can pay the premium for our products and the penalty on top of that and still come out ahead from dollars and cents. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. People simply have to be able to have affordable plans, because we have to understand that the people that we sell to every single day, they don't have access to a health plan through an employer, which is 85% of Americans today, working Americans, have coverage through a place of employment. Our members who are buying health plans from us are individuals and families having to pay that premium out of their pocket. So what they want is quality and affordability. And that's what our plans offer. But because they're not compliant to the Affordable Care Act, our members are subject to the penalty. And we're excited that come January of 2019, that penalty moves to zero. So that will not be the case. So anyone buying our plans after January 1 of 2019, or in our plans after 2019, January 1, they're not going to be subject to that penalty. It's a big deal, and we're excited about that.
Why was that tax penalty put in place in the first place?
Obviously, it was part of the Affordable Care Act when that became law. And basically it said, you've got to buy what the government says you've got to buy, or you're going to be subject to a penalty. We've been in business 70 years. Tennesseans for that long have been raising their hands and looking at Farm Bureau health plans and saying, I like the plans that you have. They're the kind of plans that I need for my family. And it kind of makes me angry, quite honestly, because it almost says, the penalty almost looks at those individuals and says, you're not smart enough to make the right decision for your family. I strongly disagree with that. Our folks are smart enough to make the right decision. They've been doing it for a long time. They looked at our plans and they said, they offer the kind of health coverage I need, and it's at a price that I can afford. And so I think that's very, very important. And with the penalty moving to zero, it simply is going to open up more opportunities for individuals to look and let them make that decision. Is this the right plan for them?
Well, because that penalty, just that word tax and penalty, can scare a lot of people away. And a lot of people think that the tax penalty went away earlier this year.
Yes, and it did not. The law was passed that moved the penalty to 0%, but not effective until January of 2019. So it's still in effect this year for the tax year of 2018. When folks see their tax advisors and fill out their tax form, they're going to be subject to that if they were in a plan that's not compliant with the ACA.
What if someone comes to you right now and wants to buy a plan through the end of 2018? Still a tax penalty?
The tax penalty is still in existence. And what we tell folks every single day, talk to your tax person. We're not tax experts, and so we want you to fully understand any potential ramifications of what you're going to do, but they would be subject to that penalty.
But you're saying by and large, folks right now that have your plan and still have to pay the tax penalty, bottom line, still come out better financially?
Most of them do. And they've looked at that and made that decision for them and their family. Again, they're paying that premium 100% out of their own pocket. And so I tend to think those are the people who are going to they're the best situated to make a decision about what's best for them and their family.